मैम तानसेन तक ही है।
Now, everyone. Tansen. Now let me know if you have if you have any kind of doubt in that chapter. Tansen, is clear to you all? The chapter is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. In last class, I have chapter treasure. I have revised again because of the problems we have in that chapter. Or any other chapter you have some difficulties, let me know. Because according to the syllabus, we are update. According to the syllabus, we are update. In the previous chapters, if you have any problem, tell me now. If you have any doubt in any of the chapters, we will clear today because from next class, we have to do something else. We will move forward whether it is written work or checking of your copies or tests, whatever. Now, tell me fast if you have any problem in any of the chapters, previous chapters. Samriddhi, Vishakha, Vitali. Any chapter you want to go through again. If you have been in last class, like last class, some of the students were complaining about the chapter 3, the shepherd's treasure, because they were not present at that time. What about other chapters? Except shepherd's treasure, you have two little birds, the friendly mongoose, like this chapter. Let me know, students, fast. Anurag, any chapter? Anurag, any chapter you're having difficulty? Kushi, Saurabh, Anmol?
Ma'am, one chapter, the old clock shop.
The old clock shop. Okay, take out the chapter, the old clock shop. Be fast. The old clock shop. Okay, now listen carefully because I'm going to explain the chapter in short because already the whole chapter is clear to you all. Only 2 or 3 students have difficulty. The old clock shop is a story during the Christmas Eve. Now, listen. The old shop, clock shop, as the name suggests, it is a story about maybe a clock shop. The story was during the Christmas time. And you know, in foreign countries, during winter, it's cold winter season. What happened? There is an old clock shop and everyone was closing the shop and want to go home because it was the Christmas time and everyone wants to be with the family. As the situation, one old man was in great hurry to go back to his home because he also want to be with his family during the Christmas. When he was about to close the shop, suddenly he has knock on his door. When he turned, he saw that 2 persons were waiting outside to enter the shop, and obviously the shop was very old. Everyone was aware of that shop. When he turned back, he saw that one old man and a young man both were waiting outside the shop. Although he was not in a mood to sell although he was not in a mood to communicate with the customers because he was in hurry. But even though he know his duty, he allowed them to enter the shop. Yes. While talking to his customers, he observed that the old man was a bit weird, peculiar. Peculiar means strange, a kind of strange behavior. He was looking very weird. He was not he was not talking properly, he was not communicating, only he was searching something here and there. He was looking at the shop only. He was not saying anything what Richa said properly. Purva, the old man, here we come to know that actually the old man, that means the shopkeeper, was dumb and deaf. He was unable to hear and he was unable to speak. He was completely dumb and deaf. If he had to ask anything from the customers, he used to write on the paper, a piece of paper, suggestions or the things which the customer want to have. Like that, he asked what did they want. The old man was searching something and the young man was still outside the shop. He was not in the shop, only the old man entered the shop and he was searching something. The shopkeeper was in hurry. He wanted to go home soon, but again he has to look after the customers. He has to deal with the customer. He took out a piece of paper and asked about the requirements. Suddenly the old man, the customer, put his hand in his coat to take out something. In between, in between, the old man, the old shopkeeper, observed that in the pocket of the coat, he had a gun. He had a gun. For a moment, he was very scared. Obviously, a kind of thing which we avoid if we see gun, revolvers, or like these type of things, everyone get scared. It was the natural behavior. He was very scared to see that why he was carrying a gun with him. So he come back and asked silently what he was because, and when he was writing it on the paper, the customer realized that actually the shopkeeper was not in a condition to listen or speak anything. Now only he realized that the shopkeeper was dumb and deaf. After some time, he took out an old watch from his pocket and he was hesitating a bit. He was hesitating means he don't want, actually he don't want to show that old clock. It was a very old piece. It was a very old clock. It was a very old watch. He don't want to let people know that how old it was. He wanted to sell it. Actually, he wanted to sell the clock because he was in need of some money urgently. When he took out the watch from his pocket, he handed over to the shopkeeper just to take out an estimate of the old watch. But he was so hesitate. He don't want to speak anything else. He only said, I need some money. If you lend me some money for some days, I'll repay you the money and take back my watch again. The shopkeeper was actually very kind-hearted. He was aware of the problems of the common people. And he, from himself, from his side, always wanted to help people as far as he can. He decided, okay, if he is hesitating in asking for money, I should ask. He again wrote on the paper how much amount he wants. And a strange thing was there about this old man was that he he used to help people by going out of the way. Even out of the way means he used to give people more than they expected. जो से ज़्यादा उसको help करता था. Suppose if someone lend money by giving something to keep, and if it cost 50 rupees, he used to give 100 or 150 rupees. Means out of the way जाके वो उनको पैसे देता. he was a kind of man, he understand the problem of the common man. He asked how much he expected. After handing over the watch, he asked how much he expected. The old man was not clear. He was looking back at his one of his friends who was a young man who was already standing outside the shop. He saw they were talking through their eyes. आंखों में कुछ बात होती है, दोनों एक दूसरे को इस तरह से देखते हैं जैसे something they have decided how much they want. After some time, he said, I don't have any idea how much I will get from the watch. It is your work. Just go through the watch and give me the estimate how much you can lend me. But along with the condition, he said that there's a condition that I will return the money. I will return the money by repaying you after some time. Don't sell it. कुछ लोग सामान को सेल कर देते हैं, बेच देते हैं, और कुछ उनको कुछ दिन के लिए गिरवी रख देते हैं. The man was not in a mood to sell that watch. वो इंसान जो बूढ़ा इंसान जो एंटर किया था, the customer, he was not in mood to sell the watch. वो वॉच को सेल करने के लिए मूड में नहीं था. He said, आप घड़ी को कुछ दिन रखो, after some time I'll repay you जितने भी पैसे मैंने आपसे लिए, then I'll take back my watch again because it is very precious to me. Precious means costly, valuable. वो मेरे लिए बहुत precious और valuable है. The old man immediately took out money, handed over to the old man. When the old man started counting the money, he realized that he was getting more than he expected. जितने की उसको जरूरत है उससे कहीं ज्यादा उसको कुछ पैसे मिल रहे थे. A kind of relaxation was immediately on his face. From the very beginning, the old man was looking very rough, rude. But as soon as he got the required amount, more than required amount, a kind of relaxation was on his face. And the old man was also feeling happy because he wanted to make people happy during the Christmas. Because Christmas are there for, Christmas means a good message. We should live with prosperity, peace, and love. So the old man thinking, oh, if I'll make a person happy, it is a very good thing for me during Christmas especially. He handed over money more than he required. The old man again, he was now looking very relaxed. He went outside the shop again for a minute. For a moment, he came back and thanked. By facial expression, it was clear that he wanted to thank the old man for giving him the required money. Might be there was some emergency that he wanted to sell his watch. A kind of appreciation was on his face, a kind of relaxation was on his face. His facial expression was clearly like he was thanking the shopkeeper for giving him the money, for being the great help to him that crucial time. They thanked him and went away from the shop. वो लोग उसको thank करके वहां से चले जाते हैं. This is the story. This is the gist of the story. Gist means this is a short of the story. Main purpose, the main purpose of the story. There is nothing strange. There is nothing weird. Nothing. The story is very simple. Actually, the story is for giving a kind of message to the people during Christmas. We should help people. We should live with love and peace. We should help people. We should try to make them happy. That is the message in this story. Actually, this story is also very short. You must be aware of that. So this is the end of the story. One thing more, here in this chapter, you have to keep in mind about the expressions given by the person who entered the shop. First, you have to keep in mind first, before selling the watch, what was his expression, what was his body language, how he was behaving, how he was reacting. And after getting the amount, required amount, which kind of expression suddenly visible on his face? कैसा वो suddenly दिखने? Why he was becoming relaxed? Why he want to thank himself? Okay, so this is the end of the story, The Old Clock Shop. As the name suggests, it is an old clock shop. It was the very oldest shop in that area, and the man was also with the shopkeeper was very old. This is the story. There was nothing very difficult in that story. Actually, the story is very short. A clear message was given during Christmas. Actually, the background was, you can say the background was Christmas Eve. Background means every time if we go through a story, we have characters, we have background, we have theme, isn't it? Already I explained in previous classes also, previous session also, that every time if there is a story, there must be some characters, themes, plot, background. Suppose the story took place in England. So background, it is a, what is the background? The background is the story took place in England during the winter season, the Christmas, it was the Christmas Eve. Characters, how many characters are there in the story? There are main three characters: the shopkeeper, the old man who entered the shop, along with his one friend who was a young man around 35 years of age. These are the characters. Now, this chapter is clear to you all. Let me know if you have any doubt. Vaibhavi, you entered the class late.
मैम कौन सा चैप्टर है?
Who is asking? Children, keep in mind you have to enter the class on time. What is this?
मैम कौन सा चैप्टर है?
8:20. Yes.
Ma'am, connection problem was there.
Okay. Now, Vishakha, let me know. The tale of two birds. Chapter is clear. Aryan,
Yes.
tale of two birds.
Yes, ma'am.
Mute yourself. Only the name I will call, only they will answer. Else, you have to keep quiet. The tale of two birds over. The friendly mongoose over. Chapter 3 is the shepherd's treasure. I have explained the chapter again. Aryan, it was on your request. I have explained the chapter, the shepherd's treasure, isn't it? Now the chapter is clear to you, I think.
Yes, ma'am.
Aryan Kumar.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Vishakha. Hansika. Richa. Richa, let me know about your status. Which chapter is clear to all? What about your written work? I told you na, today you have to be present with your copy. Richa, where is your class work copy? How many chapters you have finished? Richa, how many chapters you have finished? Aradhya, mute yourself. Aradhya, mute yourself. Richa, be fast. How many chapters you have written?
Ma'am, 1.
Jalaj, how many chapters you have written?
4.
Okay, up to 4 you have written.
Yes.
Saurav, Anmol, Krish Singh. Let me know about your status. Not a single you have given me not a single you have given me any information about your written status, about your classes, about your literature portion. Saurav, Anmol, and Krish. Sakshi. Okay, now I'm going to ask everyone. Yes, Kushi. Tale of two birds. Tale of two birds. Take out the chapter. Tale of two birds. Everyone is saying that the chapter is clear to you, or all the chapters are clear. Let me know. Tale of two birds. How did the two baby girls How did the two baby birds get separated? How did the two baby birds get separated, Kushi?
Ma'am, because ma'am, there is come one storm because
Okay.
of very.
Kushi, this is the way to answer. At least you have to answer in a sentence now. Last time you told me that each and every portion you have completed. And now I'm asking, you don't know. Hansika. Hansika. Chavez. Hansika, unmute yourself. Hansika, unmute yourself. Yes.
Because there was one day there was a big storm and both babies were
You haven't learned even. In each and every class I told you now, you have to learn, you have to go through the chapters, you have to go through the question answer, and still.
Ma'am, can I say?
Anurag, how did where did each of them find a home? Anurag, where did each of them find a home? In last class I told you, in next class I will ask you the chapter, all the 4 chapters. I told you.
Ma'am, can I say?
Ma'am, may I say?
No,
Ma'am,
Anurag,
can I say?
no.
Ma'am, may I say?
Yes, Dipanshu.
मैम यस मैम बोल रहे हैं मैम इन ऋषि
Dipanshu.
होम मैम मैम इन ऋषि होम
Dipanshu, I want you have to come to the screen.
यस मैम टेलिंग
Everyone.
a big heavy branch hit the nest and killed the babies.
Ayush Kumar.
Ma'am, I have tell.
No, Dipanshu. It is not a right answer. You have to tell me about each of the birds. 2 baby birds were there. You have to tell me about their new home. And the second one of the baby bird find a shelter in
Rishi home.
an ashram. Yes. Rishi's home means in an ashram. And the second baby bird find his home and the second baby bird was having shelter in
Ma'am, near the den where the robbers were living.
where the robbers reside. And what was the result of their shelter? Both were behaving accordingly. Now, anyone who will tell me what was the message we are getting from this chapter? What is the message we are getting from this chapter? The tale of 2 birds. There is a nice message in this story. Let me know who is going to tell me the message. Vaishnavi. Vaishnavi, the message of the story, the tale of 2 birds. Vaishnavi.
Ma'am, I don't know the proper answer.
Okay. Vaibhavi, unmute yourself and tell me the answer. What is the message?
Ma'am, that we should.
Okay, Vaibhavi, mute yourself. You have some problem. Anurag, Chavez. Children, we have finished. We have completed our syllabus. What is the meaning of completion of syllabus? Means you have to complete it thoroughly. Means somewhere, Eva, I can ask anything. You should be ready. And this is the thing. Chapter 2. You have completed earlier, still you are not able to give any answer. I'm asking about only the textual questions, not inside the chapter. How can we move forward? कैसे हम लोग आगे बढ़ेंगे? You don't know the answers properly. The chapter is clear. 2 or 3 chapters I have repeated again. The clock shop, right now, the shepherd's treasure in previous classes. Still, you are unable to give me the answer. This is not done. How many times should I repeat the same chapter again and again? In last class I warned you now. If
Ma'am,
you are attending
chapter
the
three.
class, be proper. Wait, let me finish. Don't interrupt in between. Anyways, now listen. The message we are getting from the story, The Tale of Two Birds, is that a person is known by the company he keeps. आप जैसे लोगों के साथ रहोगे, आपका behavior, आपका attitude, आपकी भाषा, आपकी language वही हो जाएगी. A bird who was having shelter in ashram was behaving like a saint. He never used abusive language. He welcomed people very politely. He talked to them very politely because he was having a company of good people. But on the second hand, the same sibling of the same bird, he was having a rude language. He was having a harsh language. Why? Because he was having a shelter with the dacoits. Dacoits mean the robbers. They use abusive language. They used to hurt people. They used to kill people. They talked roughly. In that way, he was living with them. He was living with them from his childhood. He was very rough. He never respect people. Why? Again, the same thing. A person is known by the company he keeps. This is the message we are getting from the story, A Tale of Two Birds. In this chapter, you have to keep in mind, first go through the chapter, and in rough copy, you have to make a note the behavior of the bird who was having shelter with the dacoits. Point wise, make a note. For the second bird who was having shelter with the rishi, in the ashram, what was his behavior? How did the king compare themselves? When the king entered both the places, how he compared both the birds? Why he was just astonished to see the birds? Why he was astonished? Because to some extent, both the birds were looking alike. Looking alike means they were looking same. Still, their behavior was completely very strange. And he really want to know the reason that having the same face, having the same look, why the birds behaving differently. When he entered the Rishi ashram, he was very confused. He wanted to know the answer. So he decided to ask the person there, the Rishi. When he asked about the strange behavior of the two birds, which were very much alike, what was the answer of the Rishi? He replied that both the birds were same, no doubt. Both have the same parents, still their behavior was very strange. Okay. When they separated, they find shelter at different places. The Rishi replied simply that the bird who is living with me is having good company. He was always having some hymns. Hymns means the mantras. People in ashram क्या होता है, लोग मंत्र का उच्चारण करते हैं. They have rituals every time. पूजा पाठ हमेशा होते रहता है. He said कि all the time he was having a very nice environment, so he started behaving in the same way. But you must have encountered with the first bird who was his own brother, still he was behaving very rude because he was having shelter with the dacoits, the robbers, and they don't know how to behave. They don't know how to speak politely. They were very rude person. They were very harsh person. So the bird have that kind of environment all the time. Abusive languages, harsh words, never to respect people. He always observe a very bad behavior from the dacoits. So he started acquiring the same behavior. So this is the reason, even though they are brothers, the two birds were brothers from the same parent, still they are very different in their nature because of the company they were having. The king immediately realized that that was the reason the birds were behaving differently. Now, there is one question that which one of the following sums up the story best? There are three options. In short, the thing I'm telling you right now, and then the thing I told you earlier is that three options were given which describe the story in one word. If you have to describe the story in one word, just like I've given you the story and you have to write you have to give the appropriate title of the story. Lots of things came to our mind. We start thinking about the character, whether we should give a story, the main character, we have to follow the character, we should give the title, what the theme of the story, the character of the story. Lots of things came to our mind. There are three things given about this story. You have to tell me which is the appropriate thing which sums up the story best. Sums up means, in short, if we have to suppose someone is new in this class, कोई अगर new बच्चा आता है इस class में, and we are not able to tell him the whole story, and if we start asking, tell me in short what is the story about the tale of two birds, what you will say? अरे कुछ नहीं है story इसके बारे में इसके बारे में इसके बारे में. This is the common reply. If he asks me, what I'll say? To sum up the story, एक line ऐसा दो. So go through the message. अगर आपको message, if you are clear with the message of the story, you can simply tell him that this is the message of the story, means this is the best thing from which we can sum up the story. Sum up means the gist about what the story is. Like, a bird in hand is worth two in the bush. One is known by the company one keeps, and a friend in need is a friend indeed. These are the three things from which we can sum up the story. And right now I told you, because there's no need to ask the question because I've already told you about the message. One is known by the company one keeps. This is the thing. Actually, the proverb is a man is known by the company he keeps. A man is known. This is the actual proverb, but we can't use the word man in this story. So it is better to say one is known by the company one keeps. लोग उसी कंपनी से, लोग अपने बिहेवियर से इसलिए पहचान में आते हैं जैसी कंपनी वो रखते हैं, जैसे लोगों के साथ उठना बैठना करते हैं वैसे उनका बिहेवियर होता है, वैसे उनका एटीट्यूड होता है. दिस इज द gist of the story. A man is known by the company he keeps is the actual proverb, but this is not, the man word is not appropriate in this story. We can't say a man is known by the company he keeps because there is no mention of the man. This is the story about the two birds. So it is better, one is known by the company one keeps. One means not one. कोई भी पहचाना जाता है अपनी कंपनी के द्वारा. कंपनी मीन्स अपने एनवायरमेंट, अपनी सराउंडिंग्स. आपकी सराउंडिंग्स अच्छी रहेगी, यू विल ऑटोमेटिकली स्टार्ट बिहेविंग गुड. अगर आपकी सराउंडिंग्स, आपका एनवायरमेंट खराब रहेगा, you will automatically start behaving bad. Suppose all the time in schools we used to say na, speak in English. Why? To make an environment, if you listen English all the time, automatically you will start trying, yes, I should also speak in English because everyone is talking in English, so I must speak in English. So environment, school mein environment diya tha. We provide that kind of environment in school that you automatically start trying yourself. Yes, I should speak in English because I am reading in a English medium school. Right? So this is the thing. The commonest example I've given you. Take the example of your school. आप school में भी English आपको बोलने के लिए हम लोग बोलते why? Because we want to give you an environment of English. English के environment में अगर आप रहते हैं, automatically if you watch your friends talking in English with the teachers among themselves, you will feel a bit hesitate for some time. Then okay, let it be. I will try. There is no harm to try with whatever I am, whether I am strong in English or weak in English. I should try. So this is the role of the environment. This is the role of the environment which plays a very important role in our life. We have to be in good company all the time because we automatically, you don't have to put an effort for that. आप environment में अगर अच्छे रहोगे तो you don't have to put an effort. अपने आप try करने लोगे. Automatically आपके अंदर एक feeling आएगी. You will start feeling that I should behave like this. If your friend is very good in academics, you will start feeling that I should sit with him. I should learn how to read and write, how he learned the things fast, how he used to write the things. So this is the thing. Yes, Aryan? Jalaj? Aryan and Ayush? Aryan? Yes, Ayush, what happened? From Ayush. Ayush, let me see you. New student, Ayush Kumar. Let me see you. Ayush Kumar, this is your first class? Ayush, this is your first class. Yes, Ayush. This is your first class. Today you have entered the class only.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.